Lego Harry Potter is one of the best Lego themes that we have had, and in today's video we are going to go and look through all of the new releases, the new sets that are coming soon, and my honest opinions of them. I've been a bit absent from the Lego Harry Potter world, but we're going to have a look and see how good all of these sets really are. So welcome back to Lego Access as we dive deep into all of these sets and see which ones I would recommend to buy, which ones I wouldn't, and which ones are the best sets to get. But before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and join the Discord in the link in the bio. So here we go then. We're going to look through all of these sets. So the first set that we are looking through is Lego Ollivanders and the Madame Malkin ropes. Now obviously this set has been done before in the Lego Diagon Alley set, and it seems like they're sort of re-releasing all of this stuff. Maybe to match the size of the Gringotts, to match the Weasley, Wizard Weezers sets, to see and do some of this stuff. So just looking at the set, it does look very, very good. I'm going to be honest with you. My favorite Ollivanders design is from the 2010 Diagon Alley. I think that one looks good, and whilst it doesn't display properly or stand up properly, very prone to breaking, it just looks a lot better than this one. I'm not sure how accurate they are. The Madame Malkins from the back though does look quite good. So let's just have a look through all of these sets then. So just looking generally, you've got a little Harry, you've got Ollivander who looks good, you've got a guy in a wheelchair, you've got Madame Malkin who, personally for me, doesn't look how I thought Madame Malkin would look, but that is obviously prone to change based on the character and how you perceive the books. And then obviously you've got a kid here as well. So this is just how the set looks. It looks decent. I would say that it's nothing amazing. It's probably not one of those ones that if you're like picking between sets that you would like go out and buy. But definitely just a 8 out of 10 set. It just looks really good. I mean, there's not really much to say for this one. I would say like the inside does look really, really cool. I think the inside is just very similar before to the other one. I think maybe it's quite small inside. Maybe I would like it a bit larger, and especially for a set that's got only two buildings for this size, you'd expect maybe Ollivanders to be a bit bigger or something like that. I'm not too sure on why it's so small, but I guess it's how you make a big Diagon Alley. If I'm honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the way that they release these sets for Diagon Alley. I mean, I think they've done a superb job in sort of picking out sets to make and stuff like that, but like if I couldn't afford to buy Diagon Alley, like I didn't buy Diagon Alley, so then I go back and look at and buy the £300 one, then for me that doesn't make too much sense, because you know I've bought the Weasley Wizard Weezers one, I've looked at some of them, but if I'm buying all of these ones, it's gonna be way more than the original Diagon Alley set, and I don't know, it's just a bit odd. But this set is just, like I said, a decent set. If you want to just get these individual sets, it is cool. But I feel like the only people who would spend this money and buy this are people who've already got the Diagon Alley set. Maybe I'm wrong, but that is how I feel. And obviously, just having a look, I'm not sure why this guy is in a wheelchair, what the symbol of that is, the symbolism is of that one, but as you can see, look, it matches up with the Weasley Wizard Weezers on there as well, so that all kind of connects together. So maybe they're not going to release anymore and put them together, but it seems like they probably will. And that's just how it looks, all there together as well. I just want to have a look actually. Do they actually give us any description of the characters that we actually get in this? So we got Ollivanders, Madame Malkin Rowe. Yeah, we've got Harry Potter, Gareth Ollivander, Madame Malkin, Padma Patil, a wizard student. Okay, so they don't tell us who the actual guy is. But yeah, just a box and set. Personally for me, I would not be paying $79.99 for this set. I don't think that's worth it. But by all means, it's a decent set, it's a great set. But for me personally, I would not buy the set. So next up we have Hogwarts Castle. Now, this set is really cool. Don't get me wrong, this set's really cool. But I do have a kind of issue with this. We kind of get great halls a lot. Now, obviously the last one was 2018, 6 years on from when we last got it. So I know people who say that because they're a bit like, oh, there is so many, I've got to get this one. This one's kind of different. This one's based on the Philosopher's Stone. I know the first one was, but they've redone the troll figure here. They've got the Dumbledore, they've got all of this stuff. I mean, we can just scroll down here and we can just see what characters we've actually got in here. We've got Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Albus Dumbledore, Mountain Troll, plus 5 of 14 random collectible portraits. Okay. Yeah, so we've got Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione, Dumbledore, Quirrell, Leanne, Daphne Greengrass, okay. Terry Reed, Professor Vector, the Fat Friar. The Fat Friar is really cool. I'll need to have a look at that. But let's just have a look then. So, first off, I really like this standing thing. I think the last one had like a little lake thing going on, which I wasn't a huge fan of. It didn't really work properly, it kind of broke off in pieces. But this one looks really cool. Then you sort of, just got the interior here. Now, does this have some Chamber of Secret stuff? Or it has like expandable stuff. So is this just the dormitory? I honestly can't tell. That might be the dormitory. And then this is obviously the bathroom. I really like the set design. Don't get me wrong. This is really cool. Obviously got the Fat Friar there. And then it sort of all clips in here, which again, I mean, that's really cool as well, isn't it? Yeah, I really like this set. I think this set's really good. I think this is one of the good ones that they have released. And this is definitely something I'll get. So does this say, it doesn't say what sets it links to. Does it link to, I think they did the Philosopher's Stone, the Chamber of Secrets sort of version. So maybe it links to that. But this set, honestly, is one of the ones I would suggest buying. I'm not sure if I'll get it. Is this a potions room? Okay, we've got a Snake's potions down there as well. That's cool. And then there, I do really like this set, and I think that's Hufflepuff got Dormitory. $169.99 though is quite spenny for this set. So do choose wisely if you want to get this one. But definitely, I'd recommend this set. It's definitely, I think, value for money. Definitely for the figures you get, and looks great to me. Next up, we have Aragog and the Forbidden Forest. Now, firstly, let's talk about the price. $17.99 for this. I don't even think that's worth it, if I'm honest. This set has got nothing to it. Usually with these sets, you get like a little like webbed cocoon or a tree or something. I mean, this Aragog design is pretty cool. Probably the one that's most realistic to the ones that we've had. But apart from that, like, I would not be suggesting buying this if you've already got an Aragog set. Let me put it that way. It's just very book standard. I mean, the design's alright. You got Ron and Harry, but it's just one of those sets that you just don't really need again. If that's my opinion. It looks alright though, and if you guys like Aragog, then go for it. Or if you guys want to collect all of the sets, everyone used to try and collect all the sets, and if you want to do that, absolutely go for it. I feel like this is one of the ones where parents will get their kids for like a birthday party or something like that. But yeah, not for me. But the set's alright, I think the spider's alright, but definitely low down on the scale because very repetitive for me. Although the way I think about it and think about sets, because I've done this for so long, is like 2018 or 2019, it's not that long ago. That's like 5 years ago. So maybe it is needed, but personally for me, I would not suggest buying the Aragog and the Forbidden Forest set. Next up, you have a Mandrake. This is cool. This is something a bit different. $59.99 is a bit outrageous, but to be able to lift and detach it, maybe it isn't. I mean, this just looks actually really cool, really unique, something we haven't seen before. I think the last few Harry Potter ones I've got is like the stag and stuff like that, so I'd definitely suggest buying this one. Definitely up there, and definitely one of the ones I think looks really cool. If you need a plant for your room, this is the one to get, personally. So it's got how many pieces? See, 579 pieces for 60 quid. It's kind of outrageous, but it does look pretty damn cool. And the screen pros, I would assume they would be able to open their mouth. Maybe they are able to. I'm not sure. But I definitely suggest having a look at the Mandrake if you like collector's items. The Hogwarts Castle Potions class. Now we just see a little mini potions class in the Great Hall. Is this just that? Is this just this one? It is, isn't it? Because then this connects to the Great Hall. Right? Yeah, it does. Look, you can see it goes in there and it connects to the Great Hall. The potion class isn't too much to write home about. I think it looks great. I like the way it expands like this. I think that's Seamus. And ooh, okay, we've got to guess who this character is. Susan. Is that? Wait, no, but is that? Oh, it's Slytherin, so that's got to be Pansy Parkinson. Pansy Parkinson. Well, I need to read Harry Potter again, mate. Right, they just don't tell you on this one, who that is. But we're going to assume it's Pansy Parkinson, and I was right. Thanks, guys. But yes, £34.99 is a bit expensive, and if you combine that with the Great Hall price, I think that's about £200. But it's just value for money. It does the job. I do like the original Hogwarts Castle Potion class, which is like 20 years ago. To be honest with you, just because like I kind of like that like sort of base template, like hard area, like this sort of curves all together, combines and then expands out, and that's quite cool. But sometimes it's nice just to have that hard template there. So personally, not one for me. It's there. This Buckbeak figure, £54.99. I personally think, right, there's a time and a place to buy these sorts of sets. He does look really cool. Oh, he does look really cool though. I'm just gonna say this one's a value for money if you want to have collector's piece, okay? Personally, not for me, and not one of the ones I would buy, to be quite honest with you. And then we get into probably the one set I'm going to buy from this range, if I'm honest with you. I've been waiting. You guys, you do not understand, okay? You literally do not. You do not understand. I've been waiting for this set for so long. Honestly, this is actually, it brings tears to my eyes, man. We finally got the Durmstrang Ship. Now, I've gone on eBay, I've looked at this set so many times during my childhood. If anyone had that like big Lego Harry Potter book, honestly, every time that was me opening the pages, looking through it, and having an idea of what I was going to make. So, looking at this set then, I mean, it does look amazing. Now let's get the obvious thing out of the way. Is this needed? The carriage? Personally, no, it's worse than the other one. Obviously, the other one's not on sale anymore. That's probably a combination of why they've released the set now and everything like that. I personally think that just added like unneeded value to it, but it is cool to get them both in the same set. I mean, if this wasn't already released a few years ago, I'd say that's fine. The ship's really cool as well. Let's just have a look here. So again, just amazing there. And then you've got the ship, you've got the carriage, you've got all of these. Let's have a look. Flo Coil obviously looks the same. Barty Crouch Junior. He looks good there as well. And I just think it's cool. I really like the Crumb figure, the way they go with the design for that. Obviously, he doesn't have the school like sort of robes on. Karkaroff looks really cool as well. But Maxine Ivy Glean, she's got like the sort of how to describe it, like the woody legs, which is cool. I didn't even know they still made those. But just having a look, you've got some opening compartments. It's not too massive in the inside of this, but definitely a set I'm going to be having a look at because it just looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of the Destiny Bounty a little bit from the Ninjago movie, but definitely one I'm going to buy. And let's have a look at the price. See, that's not too bad. I think that's cheaper than the Great Hall. It is cheaper than the Great Hall. And I think this is the set that if I was you guys, I would suggest that this is the one to buy. So having a look then, this is definitely the one that I would suggest. And I mean, what more can you really want? You've got the Durmstrang Ship, you've got lift-off sections, obviously you've got the carriage, You got the Goblet of Fire, and you got 5 sort of different minifigures, and obviously the horse as well, the Abraxan horse, which is again really cool. So definitely a buy from me, and I think that's just the same here as well. So that is all from me, guys. My suggestions would be to buy the ship, have a look at the Mandrake and Buckbeak. Great horse, definitely a buy. The potion shop is alright, and I would avoid Aragog, in my professional opinion, that I know you guys obviously care about. I do want to just thank you guys though. We're like 5 days in now, I think, and we've had some really good videos. Obviously, I've taken your feedback on control. I want to apologize for maybe the music being too loud on one of the videos. I'm obviously working hard to try and improve that. And yeah, I mean, check out some of the other videos. I told you I'm going to keep going. I think this is probably the longest streak I've had since 2020. Maybe not even then. It'll be the longest streak ever, because usually I leave a few days behind it, but I was just like, why not just go for it? You know, I'm old now, you know, and there's only so many more years you can be talking about Lego. I'm joking, obviously, but thank you guys for watching another video. I'll try and see you guys in the next one. You'll try and see me. 3 PM is the date of upload. Make sure to follow the Twitter, make sure to join the Discord, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Race cars under the sun, every day's an adventure, a brand new start. Lego access where the